Hello, boys and girls of the internet. It is Ninjas Are Us here. I'm back today bringing you episode 2, Dos de Due, of my Portal playthrough. Now, this is Portal Still Alive, which is the first Portal. And for those of you that didn't see my first video, I will be putting a link in the description. I really hope you see that. I thought I did a really good job. And it seemed like a lot of people agreed. It was very well received, at least by my standards. My highest viewed video had like 24 views in like 2 days. This one got about 34 in just a couple of hours, and that was really shocking for me. I woke up, I'm like, okay, let's see, I probably had a couple of views on this, and I saw 34, and that was, a huge shock to me. It's like a milestone that I, got a lot of views in a short period of time. So today we are taking the fight to GLaDOS. Just kidding, we're not there yet. Spoiler alert. But this is gonna be a sort of, more solemn, sad episode, and I would like to apologize for those of you that can't handle solemn or, sad type things. But that's what's gonna be happening, because that's sort of how I'm feeling right now. I'm being, peppy, that's how I always am, but today has just sort of been a sad day. And that's because this morning we got a call saying, my dad's friend, it was a really close friend, I sort of consider him not an uncle, but like definitely really close to being an uncle of mine. Like, he died yesterday night of a heart attack, and it feels really weird to see, someone like that you just talked to last week, and now he's gone. I mean, I'm sort of used to the feeling now, because especially within like the late 2012, early 2013, that time span has been a really tough time for a lot of people, including me, in our area, because 2 of my classmates, they died in car accidents, and one of them was a teammate of mine. He was on my wrestling team. He died in a car accident, I believe it was in September, and you could tell, our entire school was crushed. Everyone was sad. Even the people that didn't know him that well, it feels so weird to have, to be talking to someone one day and then just expect to see them the next, and they're not there. So I'm going to be sort of talking about different ways to, handle loss and handle grief, which is, it's a problem today. A lot of people don't know the right ways to handle it. Like, they'll resort to, cutting themselves or doing stupid things like that really end up hurting you a lot more than it helps in the long run. So my way is what I'm actually doing right now. I sort of reclude, like, I don't know what the word is, like reclude. I become sort of reclusive and, search within myself and just use what use this as a learning experience, to learn from any difficulty that faces you, and to maybe help other people too. And that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping that I could be able to help you guys here. Anyone who would need the help, I'm here. And I'm trying to help just everyone. And it's what I do. When I'm sad, I try to help people. And there's so many different ways to deal with grief. Some people, they're very open about it. They'll talk to people. They'll, share their feelings with everyone. That's not really me. I'm more of the, stay back kind of guy. Be strong for other people. And I just turn a negative experience into a positive outcome, which is what I'm trying to do. If I could stop someone from cutting themselves or from doing something like that with this video, that'd be great. That'd be something I would really, love to do, because I know a lot of people that, like, not a lot of people, but there are definitely some people that I have encountered that have done stuff like that, and it just, kills me to see them hurt themselves and to cause themselves pain, and it just doesn't seem right to me. So if I could, just make the smallest little difference with this, I would love it. It would just make me feel, it would make me feel all special inside. But some really healthy ways to probably handle stuff like that would be doing what I do, express yourself somehow. Make a video. Well, video in my case. Oh, by the way, you're about to see me fail right here. I'm like, oh, I see that thing's bouncing off there. I'm just gonna go, stand, wait for that, and spoiler alert, I get killed. There I am. I'm dead. But, you could express yourself somehow, without harming. You can make a video, write a poem, write a song, use music, anything to deal with that. And, that's what I do. And I just really hope I could help you guys out with that. Now, on to a little bit of a lighter topic. Right now we are taking the fight to GLaDOS in Portal. I love this game. I really do. And I'm sorry if this is a little bit of a quick transition. I really don't want to stay on that topic for too long. It's pretty depressing, honestly, but so yeah, we're taking the fight to GLaDOS in Portal. Now, one thing I just sort of noticed is this is like the Portal lore in a nutshell, right? I'm gonna give you like a quick, for those of you that don't know, this is like the quick summary of what's going on with Portal, and why all these things are happening like they are. So what happened was Aperture Science Industries was created in the 1940s. I'm not sure what for. And there was this one guy who was the owner. His name was Cave Johnson, right? I'm about to get the dual portal devices where the game really gets started. But his name was Cave Johnson, and what he did was he sort of, I don't really know how to describe this. He was a little bit of a scumbag, really. He would tell people, oh, we'll pay you to put yourself in danger. And he'll be like, you'll get $50 if you go and test this. But by the way, you might die. And he will find, like, people that really do need the money, like homeless people or something like that. And he would do it. And one of the things he was working on, you find this out in Portal 2, was conversion gels. And what the gels would do would be, they would all do different things. There was like a gel that would make you like bounce on it. It was like a trampoline gel almost. There's one that would make you go faster on it. One of them that conducts the portals for the portal device that you're doing. And that one was made out of moonstones. And I think I die right here. I'm not sure. Oh no, I don't. Yay. But he ended up making like this gel that you could put portals on. And it was made from moon rocks, and that ended up getting him sick. So he was the owner, and he died. Now, to carry on his wishes, since he was gone, he created this AI device called GLaDOS, which is, the little robot voice you hear in the background talking to you, overseeing the testing. So, what happened was, and I'm not sure if they explain this in this game, but I want to explain the lore so you understand, the background of it. But what happened was, she was commissioned on the first Take Your Daughter to Work day. And I am not 100% sure about this, but I think that's where Shell might have come from. Shell is your character. But, so she did that on the first Take Your Daughter to Work day, and she went insane. She neurogassed all of the scientists, and those that survived, they were turned into test subjects for her to keep testing on, because she was a little bit of crazy. That's probably the best term to describe it. She was a little bit of a crazy. So she did that, and then she eventually ran out of test subjects. So when she ran out, she decided, we'll just recycle. We'll use Shell. And that's where you wake up, right? She wakes you up from the little chamber pod type thing right there. And that's where you are. And that's the beginning of this game. Now, this puzzle was a little bit more challenging for me because I didn't really know what would happen, because I didn't do this one in Portal 2. This one was not in Portal 2. So, sorry, no more, cheats for me. No Moss cheats. But I was not very good at this puzzle. It took me a little bit to figure it out, as you can see. And that's pretty big for me, because a lot of people say I have a sort of like super brain. I have the brain that just works at 1,000,000 miles per hour and just figures things out. And that's what happens with me. And speaking of my brain working at 1,000,000 miles per hour, there's my brain working at 0 miles per hour, not being able to put a cube on a button. But what I'm going to be doing from now on, after the next episode, I'm going to be doing all live commentaries for the Portal, because one thing I discovered was the post commentaries on this are really sort of difficult to do. Alright guys, that's about it. You can look forward to that in the future. And I just wanted to say, bye guys, I love you, and stay safe.